Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Math Cafe. I hope all of you are doing fine. As you know, the CBSE has divided the entire class 12th into term 1 and term 2. And the term 1 examination will be objective type. So by keeping this in mind, we are starting MCQ sessions of different chapters. Today we'll solve some MCQs of our first chapter, relations and functions. We'll bring different parts, but today we'll solve the MCQs of relation. So let's begin with question number 1. R is a relation from 11, 12, 13. That is our first set. 11, 12 and 13. To 8, 10 and 12. That is another set. We can define this set A and this as set B. And the relation is defined as y is equal to x minus 3. Then R is 11 and 13. Consider 11 and 13 and here 8 and 10. दो ही केस हो सकते हैं जहां पर y is equal to x minus 3 होगा. 8 is 11 minus 3 and 10 is 13 minus 3. 12 का किसी के साथ कोई रिलेशन नहीं है. So our relation will be 11 and 8 and 13 and 10. So the option is B. Question number 2. If A is 1, 2, 3 and B is 1, 4, 6, 9 and R is a relation from A to B defined by X is greater than Y. This is the most important thing. How the relation is defined. Here we have to find out the range. X is greater than Y. So we'll take X from set A and Y from set B. So only one case we have. 1 is less than 2 and less than 3. So the relation can be 2, 1 and 3, 1. So what will be the range here? The range here will be 1. So our answer will be C. Now question number 3. Let R be a relation on N. This is important. Natural number में relation है. Defined by x plus 2y equals to 8. Then we have to find out the domain of R. Here x plus 2y equals to 8. That means x is equal to 8 minus 2y. And relation कहाँ पर है? Relation natural number में है. So y भी natural होगा और x भी natural होगा. तो हम y कहाँ से शुरू करेंगे? y हमारा 1 से शुरू होगा. y 1 से शुरू होगा. So x क्या हो सकता है? When y is equal to 1, then our x will be 6. जब y 2 हो जाएगा, then x will be 4. जब y 3 हो जाएगा, then x will be 2. But when y will be 4, then x will be 0, which is not possible. So the answer is option C. 2, 4 and 6 will be the domain. Next question. The relation R defined on set A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by AB such that A square minus B square modulus is less than 16 is given by इसमें से कौन सा ऑप्शन हो सकता है? This is the most important thing. A square minus B square modulus less than 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 है. 5 square minus 4 square. अगर हम मॉडुलस लेंगे तो भी ये लेस देन 16 है. 4 स्क्वायर माइनस 5 स्क्वायर लेंगे तो भी लेस देन 16 है. 5 स्क्वायर माइनस 3 स्क्वायर लेंगे तो क्या होगा? ये एग्जैक्टली 16 है, ये लेस देन 16 नहीं है, तो ये कंडीशन नहीं हो सकता है. हमारा 4 5 एक ऑप्शन आएगा और 5 4 एक ऑप्शन आएगा. देयर आर अदर ऑप्शंस आल्सो. इफ 1 2 हम ले सकते हैं, 2 square minus 1 square is less than 16, but the most important thing is 4 and 5, 5 and 4 both should be present in the relation, but here in A 4 and 5, 5 and 4 is not present. In B also it is not present, so it cannot be the option. In C also only 5 4 is present. 4 5 is not present and other things are also not present. So C also is not the option. So our option is none of this. In question number 5, if A is equal to ABC, then the relation RBC, only BC ordered pair is there. On A is, ये क्या है? Reflexive only और symmetric only और transitive only और reflexive and transitive only. इसको हम कैसे निकालेंगे? R is equal to BC, so it is not reflexive. Very clear. Because for reflexive, BB or CC should be there, but only BC is present. It is not reflexive. It is also not symmetric because BC is present, but CB is not present, so not symmetric. Then next case is our transitive. Transitive ने हमने एक बात नोट किया था. If AB and BC both are present, then AC should be present. अगर ये सेकंड ऑप्शन आएगा ही नहीं, सिर्फ फर्स्ट ऑप्शन ही रहेगा, तो क्या होगा हमारा? तो ट्रांजिटिव होगा. सो हियर ओनली वन ऑप्शन इज अवेलेबल, दैट इज BC. एज उसके बाद C के साथ कोई ऑप्शन ही अवेलेबल नहीं है, सो आवर आंसर इज ट्रांजिटिव. C will be our answer. Question number 6. A relation R in S 1 2 3 is defined as R 1 1 1 2 2 2 and 3 3. So S set में हमने relation क्या define किया? This one. So which element or elements of relation R be removed to make R an equivalence relation? हमें R को equivalence बनाना है. तो equivalence बनाने के लिए फर्स्ट ये रिफ्लेक्सिव होना चाहिए. तो चलो फर्स्ट केस देखते हैं. 1 1 1 2 2 2 and 3 3. So both all the 1 1 2 2 and 3 3 ordered pairs are present. So it is reflexive. Symmetric case 1 2 is present but 2 1 is not present. अगर हम ये 1 2 को हटा देते हैं, then it can be symmetric. In transitive also, if 1 1 and 1 2 is present, then again 1 2 is present, so it is transitive. No issues, but it cannot be symmetric. So we have to remove 1 2 to make the relation an equivalence relation. So let A is equal to 1 2 3, then the number of relations containing 1 2 and 1 3 which are reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. कितने रिलेशन हो सकते हैं जिसमें 1 2 और 1 3 रहेगा, रिफ्लेक्सिव भी होगा. सो R we can write R as first for reflexive let's write 1 1 2 2 and 3 3. Then 1 2 1 3 must be there. 1 2 and 1 3. If 1 2 1 3 is there and the reflection is and the relation is symmetric, so there should be 2 1 and 3 1. So it is now reflexive also and symmetric also, but it is not transitive here. So there can be only one possible relation where 1, 2 and 1, 3 can be present, and it is reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. Question number 8. An equivalence relation R in A divides it into equivalence classes A1, A2 and A3. So what is the value of A1 union A2 union A3? These are the three equivalence classes, and we know that all the equivalence classes are disjoint to each other. So A1 union A2 union A3 must be A, the original set. So our answer will be D. Question number 9. Let R is equal to AA, BB, CC and AB be a relation on set A, B, C. So what type of relation R is? Is R identity or reflexive or symmetric or equivalence? First, an extra baggage is there, AB, so it is not identity relation. As AB is there, BA is not there, it is not symmetric. As it is not symmetric, it is not equivalence relation. So one option is there, reflexive, and we know that all equal ordered pair with some extra ordered pair can be reflexive. So our option is reflexive, option B. Question number 10. Let A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and R is 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3. Be a relation on A. Then R is neither reflexive nor transitive, neither symmetric nor transitive, none of this. So 1, 2 is there, 2, 3 is there, 1, 3 is there. It is not reflexive, very clear. And 1, 2 is there, 2, 1 is not there, 2, 3 is there, 3, 2 is not there. So it is not symmetric also. Then up to this point, first option is applicable. But 1, 2 is there, 2, 3 is there and 1, 3 is also there. So clearly it is a transitive relation. So this is transitive. Option is transitive. Question 11. If R is a relation on the set A, 1, 2, 3, given by R is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, then R is which type of relation? From the relation it is very clear, it is reflexive. And as 1, 1 is there, its reverse is also 1, 1. So 1, 1 is present. The reverse of 2, 2 is 2, 2. 2, 2 is present. And in case of 3, 3, 3, 3 is also present. So it is symmetric also. And as 1, 1 is there, other relation related to 1 and some other element is not there. So it is transitive also. As it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So our answer is option D, all the three options. Question 12. The relation R in n cross n, that means natural number to natural number, such that AB is a ordered pair in relation with CD. What is the relation between AB and CD? A plus D must be equals to B plus C. Then which type of relation this is? Reflexive but not symmetric, reflexive and transitive but not symmetric, an equivalence relation or none of this. First let's check for reflexive. Reflexive means AB in relation with AB, ordered pairs. So here A plus B, instead of D we have taken B. A plus B equals to B plus A. That is true. So it is reflexive. And one more thing, next case is symmetric. In symmetric, AB in relation with CD. If AB in relation with CD, then CD must be in relation with AB. So, in the first case, A plus D equals to B plus C. And in the second case, C plus B equals to D plus A. So, both the equations are correct. So, it is symmetric also. And last one is transitivity. In transitive case, we have to take three pairs, that is AB, CD and EF. That means if AB in relation with CD and CD in relation with EF, then AB must be in relation with EF. So in the first case, this option is correct. For the second case, C plus F equals to D plus E. And what we have to prove? A plus F equals to B plus E. So we can replace, in case of F, we can replace D plus E minus C. So here we can write A plus D plus E minus C equals to B plus E. So we can cancel D and we can bring C to this side. Implies that A plus D equals to B plus C. So proved. This is our original point. So this is transitive also. So this relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So it is an equivalence relation. Our option C is the right option. Next question, question number 13. Let R be a relation on the set N of natural numbers defined by NRM. If N divides M, then R is. So it is a set of natural numbers. And what is the relation? N divides M. That means if we are taking 1, 2, 2 must be divisible with 1. 1, 2, 1, 3. This type of ordered pair should be there. So we can take 1, 1. If 1 is divisible by 1, this 1 is also divisible by 1. We can take 10 and 10. Any n and n. So this relation is reflexive. And what about symmetric? If 1 divides 2, we cannot say that 2 divides 1. Then it will be a rational number, 1 by 2. So it is not symmetric. It is reflexive but not symmetric. What about transitivity? If 1, 2 and 2, 4 are two relations. 1 in relation with 2, that means 1 divides 2 and 2 in relation with 4. We can easily say that 1 in relation with 4. So it is transitive also. So it is reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. So our option D is the correct option. Next is question number 14. Let L denote the set of all straight lines in a plane. Let a relation R be defined by L and M if and only if L is perpendicular to M. For all L, M belongs to L. That means L or M both are straight lines. And L is perpendicular to M. Then R is reflexive or symmetric or transitive or none of these. If we take L and L, so one line cannot be perpendicular to the same line. So it is not reflexive. What about symmetric? If L is this line, M is this line, L is perpendicular to this line, that means this line is also perpendicular to this line. So if LM is there, then ML is also there. So it is symmetric. And what about transitive? If we are taking three lines, this is L, this is M, and another line is N. This is L, M, N. L is perpendicular to M and M is perpendicular to N. So here L and N are parallel lines. These are not perpendicular lines. So it is not transitive also. None of these options cannot be applicable because it is symmetric. So our answer will be symmetric. So that's all for today. In the coming sessions, we'll be solving more MCQs. So till then, work hard, keep studying, stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy.